Hello everybody, my name is Christopher Gonzalez. It's January 30th, 2025, around 6:50 a.m. and I want to introduce to you guys an insane math equation that I've created or discovered. It's very confusing and complicated, but by the end of the video I hope you guys are able to understand it. So the first concept I'm going to introduce to you guys is called interceptive math. Now this is very untraditional. It goes against traditional math. But basically, the concept of interceptive math is that any value over 9 is combined with itself to a different value. So you have 10, you get 1. You have 20, you get 2. You have 30, you get 3. And what you're doing is you're adding the first value to the second value and you're getting 1. So if you had 100, you would get 1. If you had 33, you would get 6. It's very untraditional, but bear with me. Um, it'll make sense at the end of the video, hopefully. So, like I said, you get 10, you get 1. You have 20, you get 2. You have 30, you get 3. So on and so forth, etc. Kind of self explanatory, not that complicated. Now, I'm going to introduce to you guys the two big equations that I discovered. These are really strange. I'm not sure if you even can call them an equation, but I put them in equation form so that it's easier to understand along with their values here. So like I said, we have B, here's the values for B. We have D, here's the values for D. We have E, here's the values for E, etc. Kind of explanatory. There's two equations. I'm going to break down both equations for you real quick. So for the first equation, we're going to take our first value of B, which is going to be, for example, 9. We're going to take 9 and we're going to add it to D. We're going to take B and add it to D. So we're going to take 9 and add it to 11, and we're going to get 20. Now, here's where we apply interceptive math. We're going to apply interceptive math to 20, and we're going to get 20 equals 2 plus 0 because we intercepted it. So it's 2 plus 0. And as we all know, 2 plus 0 equals 2. Okay? So we started with 9, and we got 2. All right? Now for the second equation, we're going to take our first value of B. We're going to take 9. Once again, for example, we're going to take 9 and we're going to add it to 1 instead of 11. Okay? What we're basically doing is we're taking 11 and we're splitting it in half to see if the equation will still work in a second form. So we take 9 plus 1 and we get 10. Okay? Then we take the other one and we get 10 plus 1 equals 11. Okay? We intercept 11. We get 11 equals 1 plus 1 because we split it, we intercepted it. And as we all know, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now, this pattern is going to be the same for each value we have. It's going to go from 10 to 1, 9 to 2, 8 to 3, 7 to 4, 6 to 5, 5 to 6, 4 to 7, 8 or 3 to 8, 2 to 9, and 1 to 10. And it's going to be kind of like a paradox equation. It kind of solves itself. It's really strange. It goes back and forth both ways. So since I've kind of broken down the equation for you guys, now I'm going to explain to you guys in each value how it works. And at first when I created this equation, I thought it was insane and it made no sense. I thought it was just a coincidence. But then when I explored a little more, I was able to find that there's a second equation. Like I said, there's two equations. And in my experience in math, if you can find two equations to reach the same answer, that means it's not a coincidence. There's something there. So I'm not sure what this is. I'm not a math major. I'm not a math study. I'm not a mathematician. I just happened to stumble upon this equation at random once. and I found it really interesting, so I'm hoping to be able to explain it to some more experienced individuals, and hopefully they're able to make better sense of it than I am, or at least get some exposure to it, because I find it really strange. So here we go. We take our value of 10 and we follow this equation. So we're going to follow equation A. We're going to take our value of 10. We're going to add it to 0. We get 10. 10 intercepted is 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So we started with 10 and we got 1. Now for equation B, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our value of B, which is 10. We're going to take 10 plus 0 equals 10. And then we're going to intercept 10 so that it's 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So once again, we started with 10 and we got 1. So that's two ways to find the same answer but with a slightly different equation. So as you go down the line, I'm going to explain all of it, but hopefully you guys have caught on at some point. You've caught on by now to what's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and explain every single value here. So once again, we're going to take our equation A. We're going to take our value of 9 now, and we're going to add it to 11. Something you'll find is that the value of D increases by 11 each number. So as we go from 10 to 1, the value of D goes from 0 to 99. It adds by 11 each time. So just another pattern I've noticed. It's kind of self-explanatory. So you take 9, you add it to 11, you get 20. 20 intercepted is 2 plus 0. 2 plus 0 equals 2. We started with 9 and we got 2. Now for equation B, we're going to take 9. We're going to add 1 to it. Instead of 11, we're splitting 11. We're going to add 1 to it and we get 10. We take 10 and we add 1 to it again because we split the 11, and it's going to equal 11. 11 intercepted is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2, so we reach the value of 2 once again. So we started with 9 and we got 2 again. Now we're going to go down to 8. We take our value of B, we go to 8. We get 8 plus 22 because once again, like I said, we're going to increase by 11 each number we go down. So as we go from 10 to 1, it goes from 0 to 99. So for 0, it was plus 0. For 10, it was plus 0. For 9, it was plus 11. So for 8, it's going to be plus 22. So we take 8, we add it to 22, we get 30. We intercept 30, and we get 3 plus 0. 3 plus 0 equals 3. So we started with 8, and we got 3. Now for equation B, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take 8. We're going to add it to 2 because we split the value of D. So we're going to take 8 and we're going to add it to 2. We're going to get 10. 10 plus 2, because we take the other side of 2, so we split 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay? 12 intercepted is 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So we started with 8 and we got 3. Okay, so we're going to take 7. We're going to put it in the place of B. So 7 plus 33 equals 40. 40 intercepted is 4 plus 0. 4 plus 0 equals 4. So we started with 7 and we got 4. Now equation B. 7 plus 3, because once again we're splitting the value of D. You'll get the hang of it. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 equals 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 equals 4. So we started with 7. We got 4 for equation B. Now we're going to go to equation A with 6. 6 plus 44 equals 50. 50 intercepted is 5 plus 0. 5 plus 0 equals 5. So we get 5. We started with 6, we got 5. Equation B. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 10 plus 4 equals 14. 14 equals 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 equals 5. So we started with 6, we got 5 for the second equation, equation B. Now we're going to do 5. 5 plus 55 is 60. 60 intercepted is 6 plus 0. 6 plus 0 equals 6. So we started with 5, we got 6 for equation B, equation A. Now we're going to do equation B. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 equals 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 equals 6. And we get 6. So we intercepted 15. It became 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 equals 6. So we started with 5. We got 6 again. Now we're going to do 4. 4 plus 66 equals 70. 70 equals 7 plus 0 because it's intercepted. So we got 4 plus 66 equals 70. We intercept 70. 70 becomes 7 plus 0. 7 plus 0 equals 7. So we started with 4. We got 7. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 10 plus 6 equals 16. We intercept 16. 16 equals 1 plus 6. 1 plus 6 equals 7. So we started with 4. We got 7 again. 3. 3 plus 77 equals 80. 80 equals 8 plus 0. 8 plus 0 equals 8. We intercepted 80. It became 8 plus 0. 8 plus 0 equals 8. We started with 3. We got 8. Equation B. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 intercepted is 1 plus 7. 1 plus 7 equals 8. So we started with 3. We got 8. 2. 2 plus 88 equals 90. 90 equals 9 plus 0 because we intercepted. So 90 intercepted is 9 plus 0. 9 plus 0 equals 9. We started with 2. We got 9. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 intercepted is 1 plus 8. 1 plus 8 equals 9. So we started with 2. We got 9. 1 plus 99 equals 100. 100 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. Now I'm going to add another 0 so that we can kind of create this strange paradox here. But this is a kind of a little flaw in the equation here, but for the sake of me making it appear the way it looks, the way it is, I added another 0 because fuck it, I just wanted to make it look correct. So that's for equation A. Now for equation B, we get 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10 plus 9 equals 19. 19 equals 1 plus 9. 1 plus 9 equals 10. So we started with 1, we got 10. So something you're going to notice is that it goes opposite to each other if you haven't already noticed. You start with 10, you get 1 up here. Down here you start with 1, you get 10. Up here you start with 9, you get 2. Down here you start with 9, or you start with 2 rather, and you get 9. So this is what I want to show you here, is this is how the values go, B to C. So B is your starting number, C is your answer each time in either equation A or B. And you're going to find that if you do 9, you get 2. If you do 8, you get 3. If you do 3, you get 8. If you get 2, you get 9. So it kind of goes in like a paradoxy. It kind of appears like a paradox. I don't know what other word to describe it with. But it's kind of interesting, rather strange. I'm going to leave this here for a few seconds so that you guys can take the values and understand it more. Like I said, with D, it increases by 11 each time. With E, it increases by 10 each time. And with J, it increases by 1 each time. And at first, I thought it was a wild coincidence. I thought I was insane. I thought it was just some strange math equation that made no sense. But if there's two equations and two methods to get the right answer, the same answer rather, in my experience, it means there's something there. So it's just something really weird, and I wanted to share it. Hopefully, you guys are able to get the hang of it, and feel free to pause the video, write all of it down, so you can work it through in your own head. And really strange, really weird. Don't know if this has been discovered before. Once again, I'm not really experienced in math, but I hope to reach the math community with this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your tolerance. I know this is super strange and it goes against some of the traditional laws of math, but a bit of a voice crack there. But yeah, man, it's real strange, really interesting. Hopefully, you guys are able to understand it. Hopefully, I don't look insane, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys.